With CGTN New Media. Now we are here in the airport, and this is the airport in the Comoros. And right now, the president of the Comoros and also the officials right now waiting here. And also the officials from the medical department also showed their full confidence on the Chinese vaccines. And also the officials will start to administer the Chinese vaccines starting from tomorrow. And right now we are in this airport waiting the arrival of the Chinese vaccines, and they also have a handover ceremony. So this is the first shipment of the Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines arrived in the Comoros. The Comoros is in Africa, and also you can see actually there's not a lot of Chinese overseas here, and just to my knowledge, just around in total number around 100 Chinese overseas, and they also show their welcome to the Chinese vaccines arrival. So it also means that the Chinese overseas here in the Comoros will also receive the COVID-19 vaccines. I believe that also add additional confidence to the people here to fight against COVID-19. And here, this is once again the airport in the Comoros. The Comoros President and also the local officials will receive the consignment at the airport. So this is a donation by the Chinese government to Comoros. And of course, it's not just arrived the vaccines alone. It also will have a team of Chinese medics also arrived here. And also the purpose of this Chinese medic team is to stay here for 3 months for further COVID-19 treatment and containment work. So they will work with the local medics and also the people from the local CDCs to give them the trainings and also to help them do the prevention and control work as well as the treatment. So basically, the medics from China will help the local medics to treat the severe patients. Right now, the confirmed cases in the whole Africa is around the 4 million. And they actually have experienced ups and downs. And we look at right now, the curve is quite flattened. We also talk about it right now. We found the variant, the South Africa variants, and also we see a further spreading to the other places. And right now, with the efforts of the local medical authorities, right now the whole situation is under control. We believe with the arrival of the COVID-19 vaccines from China will also help them to further curb the spread of the virus. So with me here in this airport, right now, don't know whether our viewers can see it clearly, just an airplane just touched down here in the airport of Comoros. The airplane just arrived. So to all the viewers, if you just tuning in with CGT New Media, right now we just saw this touchdown of the Chinese airplane arrived in the Comoros. And also on board, that's the first shipment of the Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines. So after the touchdown, we will do some taxing until it's a final stop. We talk about actually a lot of the countries in Africa actually show strong confidence in Chinese COVID-19 vaccines. So we talk about a lot of the officials, the head of states, such as the Seychelles. And they received already the Chinese vaccine doses. And also, my interview with the president of Zimbabwe, he said that, of course, we know Chinese people also need the Chinese-made vaccines, but also that Chinese government also donate these precious vaccines to Zimbabwe. That also show the strong friendship and also help the people in Africa to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it also talk about actually this just arrived on time, and also basically to saw that will be also a victory sign for the people here in Africa to win this battle against COVID-19. And we can see the local people here and also the people from the Chinese embassy to the Comoros and also the Chinese overseas. So we talk about this time actually, besides the ambassador to Comoros, and also the Comoros President Azali Assoumani, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and also the local officials will all attend that handover ceremony. So let's wait the consignment of the COVID-19 vaccines. Of course, that's a good news to the Chinese overseas, especially the Chinese people here in Comoros. So that the overseas Chinese also have that opportunity to receive the doses of the Chinese-made vaccines. So as the overseas Chinese will also appreciate the donation by the Chinese government. So right now we're doing a final preparation, and later on we'll very soon have the handover ceremony in Comoros. So the Comoros president and local officials, we believe, already arrived. And later on, they will receive the consignment at the airport, and there will be a handover ceremony. So we can see the airplane still taxiing. And approaching to its gate position. So we're very happy and excited to see the Chinese airplane touch down here in Comoros. So I believe actually that's not just airplane, that's basically the sign of our parents, our friends, our country. And also on board, not just the first shipment, the first batch of the Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines, and also on board a team of Chinese medics. Also here to stay for 3 months and to help the COVID-19 treatment and containment work here in the Comoros. And we talk about actually a lot of the African countries actually in different occasions emphasize many times their strong confidence in the Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines. And also I interviewed the President Azali Assoumani yesterday, and he said he will be the very first one to receive the Chinese COVID-19 vaccines, and he has strong confidence in the efficacy of the Chinese COVID-19 vaccines. And some countries actually accused by hoarding COVID-19 vaccines, but actually you can see China right now donate the COVID-19 vaccines, as President Xi emphasized that this should be a public good. So for the African countries, because they don't have strong capability in R&D and production, so the Chinese vaccines will also help them to increase their confidence to beat the virus. And this is also shows that a common destiny of the people here in Africa and also in China. And we believe right now we can see this is from the Sichuan airline. And this is the airplane just touched on in Comoros from China. And the task is performed, delivered by Sichuan Airline.
刚才我已经说到啊，疫苗作为全球的公共产品。刚才我已经介绍了疫苗作为全球公共产品，全球的抗疫是非常重要的。
So we always emphasize that the importance of vaccines. And also talk about that the vaccines should be accessible and affordable, and also should be allocated in an equitable manner. And General Secretary Xi last year emphasized many times in different occasions, saying that the vaccines should be considered and served as the public good, and also should benefit people around the world. I believe very soon we will see the Chinese vaccines. And this is the first batch of Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines arrive in Comoros. We can see the securities right now is doing the last minute check, and later on the Comoros President and local officials will receive the consignment at the airport.
估计啊，现在大家因为是直播嘛，大家可能等候的时间要长一下。这个疫苗运抵呢，可能滑行啊，包括整个的做这个相关的这个交付啊，可能会需要一段的时间。我们现在呢，
it may take some time
来看一下整个
before we finally unveil the curtain of the vaccines.
看一下这个飞机。
And once again, this is the airplane from Sichuan Airline. And on board is a first shipment of the Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines, as well as a team of Chinese medics. Later on, there will be a handover ceremony in Comoros. And the Comoros President, as well as the local officials, including ministers from Foreign Affairs, from the Health Commission, all arrived. Later on, the officials, as well as the ambassadors to Comoros from China, will attend that short handover ceremony.
现在趁着这个时间啊，可能它整个的过去还有一段时间，我们到这边呢去看一下、采访一下我们当地的这个华人华侨。
So let me show you around. So we have a group of the Chinese overseas here. So let's see whether we can do a short interview.
看到在的一些华人华侨呢，也是来到这里的。
So we talk about actually the a total number of Chinese overseas in Comoros, actually not many. To my knowledge, it's around just 100 people here.
这个
So it's very excited.
这位呢，他已经在这个科莫罗，
And the gentleman
真的在科莫罗的一些工作和学习的华人华侨也是非常不容易的。刚才
have worked here
说他已经坚守了年半的时间，可以说呢
for a year and a half.
工作也是非常的不容易的。可以说中国疫苗的进口呢，对于
So
他们来
it's
说，
not a really easy job for
在
them
海外工作和学习的
to stay, work, study here. I believe that the Chinese vaccines arrivals will add additional confidence to their
应
stay
该是
in
各
Comoros.
方的高级别官员已经
We believe right now we see the officials
已经上前了。
and the health minister right now approaching
这个红色
to the airplane.
OK， 好的。 因为现在这个现场的情况呢，是有安保在现场巡逻，所以说呢，我们的位置就会经常的这个，一会儿转到这个地方，一会儿转到那个地方。刚才我也向大家介绍了，对于科莫罗来说，对于非洲国家来说啊，
So for
疫苗
Comoros and for the
相
African
当重
country,
要的，因为对于非洲国家，疫苗就是他们未
it's
来
very
抗疫的
precious
希望。
because that's
现在
their
大家可以
future
看到的
hope
这位就是这个
fight against the COVID-19. And right now we see this is the ambassador. So to all the viewers, this is the Mr. Ambassador to Comoros. So I believe actually right now everyone is quite busy doing the preparation for that handover ceremony. And in that ceremony, and also I believe there will be a press conference after that. So they will have the remarks later on. For officials working for the embassies, actually, they haven't been back to China for many long time, for quite a long time. So we believe right now we could see that the Chinese medics, getting off the airplane. So this is a group of medics from China. They will stay here in the country for 3 months for further COVID-19 treatment and containment work.
Handover 可能现场还有一个 因为离得比较远哈，现场可能还有一个就是这个问候的一些环节可能。
So I believe the medic team from China will first do the greetings to
各位
their
央视新闻新媒体的网友，您现在正在收看的是我们在非洲地区带来的
friends in the Comoros, and to all the viewers, if you're just tuning in with the CGTN new media, and this is the very first time we bring you live from Comoros. And right now we are seeing that the DCC airplane from Sichuan Airlines just touched down in Comoros, and on board the very first batch of the Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines just arrived here in Comoros, and the Comoros president and the local officials will receive the consignment at the airport. And also on board, we also see a group of Chinese medics, and they will stay here for 3 months for a further COVID-19 treatment and the containment work. So a team of Chinese medics actually was assigned by the National Health Commission and also selected from the Guangxi Autonomous Region. The team, including the medics from Department of the severe clinical departments and also from the respiratory departments, from the critical disease departments. So including 12 in total, the doctors. And also people from the other departments, because they will train the local medics and also people from local CDCs for COVID-19 treatment and containment work. So we are right now in this restricted area because the presence of the officials, so we cannot really move freely. So we cannot give you quite close shot about the live footage, but from this angle, we believe just now we saw a team of Chinese medics just get off the plane, and the health minister from the Comoros welcomed their arrival. So this is just a timely rain arrived. So we also talk about this timely help to the people in Africa, and also the president of Zimbabwe also received those of the Chinese vaccines. And also during our interview with the president of Zimbabwe, he says that actually that's also bring the lights and the future to us. So a symbol of the Chinese-made vaccines actually that show us the light at the end of the tunnel. And right now we can see this taking a group photo, and we could see the gentleman in middle, that's the Comoros President Azali Assoumani, and also with the embassy or the ambassador to Comoros. And also during our interview with President Azali, and he also said that he will be very first one here in Comoros to administer the Chinese vaccines. So along with the president, we have a minister from the foreign affairs. So we could see a health minister just welcomed the Chinese medics, and I believe right now they are approaching to meet the larger group. So you can see our Chinese medics holding the Chinese flags. So in total, 12 medics from China just arrived here in Comoros. They will stay here for 3 months, and they will help the local COVID-19 containment work. So you can see they are the Chinese medics, and they were appointed by the National Health Commission from Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. So they not just help for the local medics to treat COVID-19 severe cases, they will also train the people from local CDC in containing this virus. So we could see here the gentleman in the middle, that's the Comoros President Azali Assoumani, and also we could see the Mr. Ambassador from the Chinese Embassy to Comoros. And also here we can see the Chinese medics just arrived here. So this is a team with cross-discipline departments. So right now we could see this is a short welcome ceremony, and the Comoros president just welcomed the arrival of the Chinese medics. In total, 12 Chinese medical personnel just arrived here in Comoros, and they will stay on for 3 months for further COVID-19 treatment and containment work. And later on, the Comoros president and also the Mr. Ambassador to Comoros from China will have the handover ceremony. And maybe they will have a short press conference. According to the schedule, the Comoros president and the local officials very soon will receive the consignment, and the airport of the COVID-19 vaccines from China, and also there will be a short handover ceremony. So we could see the Comoros President and also the Chinese ambassadors to Comoros all here. And also the President of Comoros said many times that he will be the very first one here in Comoros to administer the Chinese vaccines. We believe later on the Comoros President and also the Chinese ambassador to Comoros will deliver a short remarks here. So right now we're waiting for that handover ceremony and also the speech delivered by the Comoros President as well as the Chinese ambassador to Comoros. And let's try whether we can have a very short interview with the just arrived Chinese medics. So you can see here now the CA high-ranking officials all gathered here. In total, 12 medical personnel from China just arrived here. And they from the Guangxi Autonomous Region and appointed by the National Health Commission. And they also, some of them actually participated in Wuhan front lines.
实大家可以看到啊，这些医生经过风尘仆仆的一路这个从奔波而来啊，他们现在呢落地科摩罗之后呢，马上就要很快的投入当地的疫情防控和各项。
Though it's a long journey for all the medics, but you can see they also during our very short interview with them, and they say they are 100% ready to get involved in the local containment and treatment work. So it's the support from China to Africa actually not just involve the medics we just sent to the Comoros, and we also have the long-term supporting team on a regular basis. So we could see right now, I believe the Comoros President right now will very soon receive a containment. So Comoros President Azali Assoumani and local officials will receive the consignment at the airport, and this is the very first batch of Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccines just arrived in Comoros. And we could see the president, Mr. President. Along with the president, we could see the high-ranking officials, and also, gentlemen, is a Chinese ambassador to Comoros, and also could see that officials from Foreign Affairs, from Health Commission, all here to receive the Chinese vaccines. So this is showed united together to fight against the COVID-19. So it's not the vaccines and also the PPEs. So this is the Mr. President, and he's now attending this consignment. And we can see a big round of applause here to show the appreciation to China. So we could see the ambassador and also the consular from the Chinese embassies all here. I believe right now the president is hiding back to the room for the ceremony. That's the handover ceremony. So look at this, just the arrived Chinese vaccines, and also not just the vaccines, and also the PPEs needed here to fight against COVID-19. So that will also inject the new impetus to the endeavors here in Comoros, and also to bolster people's confidence in beating virus. And also we could see the two trucks. So these two vehicles actually help to store the sandal packs vaccine.
这些呢是其实是防御物质。好了，我们继续进到这个里边啊，这个实体来看一下整个里边这个情况。大家可以看到啊，现在呢整个现场是有看到。现在呢，科莫罗总统马上要发表。
I believe very soon Mr. President of Comoros will deliver his remarks.
Honorable assistance, la coopération entre la Chine et les Comores est faite de preuves. Preuve de fraternité, preuve d'amitié, preuve de souplesse. Ce matin, à Aya, nous vivons une de ces preuves. Preuve face aux épreuves. Aujourd'hui, alors que le monde est en guerre contre le coronavirus, l'histoire retiendra que c'est la Chine qui est arrivée la première sur le champ de bataille des Comoriens face à cette guerre pour amener l'arme ultime telle que jugée par l'Organisation mondiale de la santé. Donc j'invite l'ambassadeur de Chine à venir prononcer son allocution avant le chef de l'État. Monsieur l'ambassadeur.
Excellence, Comoros Azali Excellence, Madame la Première Dame, Azali Assoumani. Excellence, Monsieur le Président de l'Assemblée nationale. Excellence, Mesdames et Messieurs les membres du gouvernement et du cabinet présidentiel. Excellence, Monsieur le coordinateur de vote, chers compatriotes, honorables invités, mesdames et messieurs, aujourd'hui, je suis très heureux de participer à la cérémonie d'accueil pour l'arrivée de l'équipe d'experts médicaux chinois et pour la remise de dons de vaccins et de matériaux médicaux en activité que la Chine a accordé à l'Union des Comores. À cette heureuse occasion, je tiens tout d'abord à rendre un grand hommage à son Excellence M. Azali Assoumani, président du gouvernement, à Madame la Première Dame Marie Azali, qui ont honoré cette cérémonie en personnel de leur présence et qui portaient une attention particulière et constante à la lutte contre le COVID-19 dans l'ensemble du Comores. J'adresse également mes remerciements à tous les membres du gouvernement, au gouverneur ici, à tous les représentants des administrations nationales, ainsi qu'à tous les amis comoriens et chinois pour leur présence à l'aéroport. Mesdames et messieurs, je souhaite une Chaleureux bienvenue aux experts chinois qui luttent contre la pandémie avec nos amis comoriens dans les mois à venir. L'équipe, composée de 12 personnes, a pour objectif d'aider les Comores de la capacité des soins médicaux, de la prévention et de l'épidémie. Elle va participer au diagnostic et au traitement sur l'inflation au sein. Échanger des expériences et donner des formations personnelles médicales locales. Pendant son séjour, l'équipe se déplacera à l'hôtel d'amitié Comoros pour effectuer une étude préliminaire sur la prochaine coopération spécifique. Quant à l'aide du matériel médical, le vol charter a apporté aujourd'hui un total de 410 cartons de fourniture, notamment des vaccins, des sérins pour patients, des tests réactifs, des masques, des combinaisons et des équipements, etc. Il convient de noter que le charter n'apporte pas matériel. Un autre lot arrivera par voie commerciale dans les jours à venir. Mesdames et messieurs, comme nous le savons, du l'épidémie, la Chine attache une grande importance à la coopération bilatérale en matière de lutte contre la pandémie. Le gouvernement chinois et le secteur privé ont mis au Comores une assistance matérielle anti-épidémie à plusieurs reprises. Le premier lot de matériel tech de support est venu de Chine. Actuellement, accompagner les pays africains dans la riposte sanitaire et la reprise économique est la première priorité pour la coopération sino-africaine. L'année dernière, le président chinois Xi Jinping a initié et présidé le sommet extraordinaire Chine-Afrique sur la solidarité contre le COVID-19, où il a annoncé une série de nouvelles mesures en faveur de la vie. Récemment, la Chine a commencé à fournir des vaccins contre le COVID-19 à 35 pays africains et à l'Union africaine. Elle a fourni près de 120 lots d'urgence à la vie et a envoyé des équipes d'experts médicaux dans 15 pays africains. Mais d'autre part, la coopération entre les hôpitaux chinois et 30 hôpitaux partenaires africains avance dans d'heureuses conditions. Ces actions concrètes démontrent pleinement que la Chine respecte sérieusement les engagements pris par son dirigeant. En tant qu'ambassadeur de Chine auprès des Comores, je me sens chanceux et je me réjouis de voir que l'Union des Comores a été pleinement associée à ces opérations. Car cela reflète la grande qualité des relations étroites et amicales entre nos deux pays frères. L'envoi des experts médicaux et l'assistance pour le don de vaccins et de matériaux médicaux, ces gestes fraternels prouvent, encore une fois, la profonde amitié fraternelle, la solidarité agissante et la coopération pragmatique qui unit la Chine et les Comores. Mesdames et messieurs, le coronavirus constitue un ennemi commun de l'humanité. Nous devons ainsi conjuguer nos efforts et nous préparer afin de répondre à davantage de défis mondiaux. La Chine espère que tous les pays qui en sont capables feront de leur mieux pour fournir des vaccins aux pays dans le besoin, notamment les pays en développement africain, pour que les vaccins soient accessibles et abordables pour tous. La Chine est disposée à travailler avec d'autres partenaires et la communauté internationale pour apporter une solution continue aux Comores dans sa lutte contre la pandémie et dans son développement socio-économique durable. Vive l'amitié et coopération sino-comorienne.
L'ambassadeur et le président de la République devant une le chef de l'État.
Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, chers compatriotes, je me suis fait le devoir et le grand plaisir d'être là avec la première dame, les gouverneurs des îles et les membres du gouvernement et du cabinet présidentiel pour symboliser un moment fort et marqué avec vous, une étape supplémentaire des relations d'amitié, de fraternité et de coopération qui lie la République populaire du Chili et l'Union des Comores. Nous sommes là en effet pour accueillir le charter qui transporte une équipe d'experts médicaux ainsi qu'un précieux don de vaccins et de matériaux médicaux fournis à notre pays par le gouvernement chinois. J'ai ainsi tenu à être là avec vous pour exprimer notre gratitude à la République populaire de Chine, à son Excellence, mon frère, Monsieur le Président CGTN, et saluer ce geste fraternel et généreux qui nous permettra de renforcer davantage notre combat contre la pandémie de COVID-19 efficacement la population comorienne. Alors que la République populaire de Chine est ainsi de nous témoigner une fois encore de sa solidarité agissante, je voudrais dire au gouvernement peuple frère de la Chine que l'Union Comore, gouvernement et peuple, gardera toujours en mémoire ces actes de fraternité. Comme le disait un sage, c'est dans les périodes difficiles qu'on reconnaît ses présents. Au-delà de ce don, je remercie la Chine pour son soutien constant ainsi que son précieux et généreux concours qui contribue depuis l'accession de notre pays à l'indépendance au développement socio-économique de l'Union des Comores. Je remercie également l'ambassadeur de la République populaire de Chine à Moroni, qui œuvre en permanence en faveur de la solidité de notre amitié et de l'enforcement de la sécurité qui lie la Chine et les Comores et dont l'implication personnelle et l'engagement sincère ont été un facteur de diligence et d'efficacité dans l'acheminement rapide de ce pays. Je remercie d'avoir tenu à m'annoncer personnellement la décision du gouvernement chinois de doubler le nombre de vaccins fournis au Congo. Notre chargé d'affaires à Pékin qui a été à l'œuvre pour la concrétisation de ce plan. Je souhaite enfin la bienvenue aux membres de l'équipe d'experts médicaux dépêchés par le gouvernement chinois dans notre pays à cette occasion et dont la mission permettra de galvaniser l'action de nos équipes et de nos personnels de santé. Je termine en réitérant à notre partenaire stratégique, la Chine, de notre ferme détermination à toujours œuvrer de conseil avec le président Xi Jinping et son gouvernement pour raffermir toujours plus la qualité de la coopération bilatérale entre les Comores et la Chine et amplifier la concertation et l'action commune au sein des instances internationales pour favoriser la paix, la sécurité, le multilatéralisme et le développement dans le monde, en Afrique, bien sûr en Chine. Vive la Chine, vive! Vive la solidarité internationale! Watukufu kaya usiku alis kaya dasi nonanya swashin kanjira ngo hora te jewda bahai woto kaya hofu shala wayidu wakaureshe jiza za kaya mruchuanza ni wapeli ukatunalo na Ebeke seduguzagiro paleo wakaudisa mvyo special ibaliye maduktera ibaliye na materiel ibaliye na inamba vaccine machafu o watu wa peunu rwana mwoto rwana hawakamili yola dima hazina la hamu kwa kumo le gouvernement nami na matamla kwebeda mambari na wesh wamesema habari karabatu namu wende bena kale winu ndukamu mutokutawai wekele utishukwa unamuru sijawami sidungana na madam la pemedam ni magubernari na wahe serikali wahe kabine na ekip walio harma e coordination ya walanu wadeu jewa oni sematoni ukayanga shukuri yao esimafanyao na singaro mbao mzima ndo hiso akazi no waza disalansi ale unanyama wahenzi hao ni hati yesu mwatu aliyabati ula wanane namna uko ya nosi sa haini mdoja wana yesu fanya kama umishia mwaha kasini mashimwa yono muhimu alisalisi Mungu pande woga mshukuroni kwa pamoja matikia akao pande woga hola Mungu kwa akawa kwa contribute deliver Shamza mwamba special amshukuru mbele kaekeshi ni wanadamu wa Komoro hivi nafsia ni wanadamu hizo natokati na kama na hata ataikenda hapa hayu sisante ukagabu mnanya nogega Mungu kuna nyamunu tuwanzani Mungu kutoka faida hizi kama hizo Yesu mbajali lifanye Mungu za ushukuri wa Mungu nugo kwa na Yesu ashimwa kwa jo uona kakweli sio nao ikemawara hata watu kuta wakaza ishine komon ngana tejura baha garda paro farkiana hatta babarwat nekane maendeleo ya hatu au dekade zingwadar siwanao harmet ni kamili rijoga shini waboha babulaha una Taiwan Jadi na muhaba bulatu labao maore yabo hizo nga sanga yao ujumeza sabu tipia akayomba ya tsakiti wenge kama basire wananyasi washi ni mwana mali kutaki ukaekomori ndio babo ni hapa haini mamnongo rutofanya ronise unana no watu wa Mungu na kugumuka rusifanya ni waswili na za saya ambaye ya zamba materiali cha shaka kwa sasa tena tarunga mkukagardo gana riwanene ari wapewa iko bidi ndio hanga sana ni insia ni kama hizo jehadi chini jahaya juu hata wa ilo ndia bidi arbe dunia kama Afrika weke wao kwa mfano wa kunga wasili arbo wasili kama hizo abo hamana wasaya eto aishi chini Armamu na wema yekunori yeshi namu nisha Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Ainsi donc, s'achève cette cérémonie de remise. Le directeur de cabinet du Président a proposé que la conférence soit lue par le gouverneur de l'île de Moyen. Avec votre permission, Monsieur le Président, je lui remets. Pour que la suite, le Président de la République. Donc, je propose également une proposition avec la délégation.
刚才的这个中国总统呢，
Just now, it's the Handover ceremony, and also Comoros President also delivered a short remark, and also in his speech, he appreciated the help from the Chinese government, and also he praying the Chinese government to serving the vaccines as the public good.
科莫罗这个国家呢，科中友好协会，其实这个组织就非常向中国呢表达出来这个对中国的。
And we talk about that trace back to the onset of the COVID-19. The China-Comoro Friendship Association actually initiated a campaign to help China. So they donated the money to China. So that's also showed a firm friendship between both sides. And also talk about a lot of the hotspot issues, such as the issues related to Hong Kong, issues related to Xinjiang. The Comoros government always have a clear-cut and consistent position to support China. And they always say that they stand side by side with the Chinese people fight against the COVID-19. So this is also the time for us to pay back. Until now, you can see that the PPEs, the vaccines, and also we dispatch the team of Chinese medics to make the contribution to the fight against the COVID-19, and also to realize the building of a common destiny for people at both sides. So this is just a very small country near the Indian Ocean. And this afternoon, the very first batch of the Chinese-made vaccines arrived in Comoros, and also the team of the medics from China will also stay here for 3 months. I believe the people here in the Comoros, especially the overseas Chinese, will receive the doses from COVID-19 from the China. That's the donated vaccine from China. And thank you for watching.